What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Nedved's base. If you want cheap and reliable coins, go over to U7 Buy in the description. Look at all the coins, go to your purchase, and before you hit checkout, make sure you use the discount code JT11. Use the code and you should get 5% off all of your FIFA 23 coins. So in today's video, we have got Nedved as an SBC. As you can imagine, we have got his loan card here. Let's have a quick brief look and just show you what this loan card is going to be all about and what the SBC for this guy is going to be. So obviously we have the bronze and silver requirements. We have three others then for this: an 84, an 85 and an 87. That does require at least one team of the week or foot champs player. Very easy. So again, a relatively cheap card, to be honest. He is 270k on the market, so that more than likely will be around about the same sort of price, and to be honest is coming in relatively cheap, I'd say. In terms of the card itself, a 4-star 5-star, which is always very nice. He is explosive on his run with no chance of lengthy, which again is a little bit of an unfortunate one, but we have got the high medium 5'10", right footed with early crosser as their only trait to go with. There is his icon profile, and the stats are as followed. We've already got 90 pace on him. We are going to whack that hunter to pretty much max out both as much as possible. With the hunter, if I can find it on here, he will get a bonus of 98 pace, 88 shooting. He's already got relatively good dribbling throughout. The agility balance is nice. The composure is good enough. Good ball control and dribbling. Great stamina on him. And the passing's relatively decent as well. So realistically, I personally would want more on that. Pace and finishing, they're going to be my main two for him. I feel like he could play definitely on the left, kind of left wing, maybe even in the center as a cam sort of role. He has got left wing and right mid as his alternative positions, as well as being a left mid from base. So let's jump into him and see if he's worth doing. Into Nedved down the right hand side this time. Going to cut in on that foot. Find him here. Travella season. Oh, and it's beautiful from Nedved. Finds himself his first opener, and he's already managed to get a rage quit. I think. Maybe? No? Yes? Is he coming back? I don't know. Nedved making a run. Little 1-2 with a Barkley again. Can he get the ball? He's won it back. Love it. Oh, lovely bit of dribbling. This is going to be the big thing for him. Is that dribbling is going to be perfect. We rushed that. We wanted the shot far too much there. We should have definitely took it one more before getting it, but it's back into Nedved's feet. Again, laying off a bit of Barkley, who's going to try and find him back. Finds it. Goes with the left this time, and that is stunning from Nedved. That is where the 5-star weak foot really will pay off. And having him on that side where his strong foot is the Travella, that's going to be absolutely massive, because then we can do that as well as having the consistency of a left foot as well. Oh, that's the spin. That's the Travella, nearly. Nedved. Lovely little spin. The acceleration and the speed of his dribbling is absolutely brilliant as we find it across goal, find it into the right mid, and unfortunately, it's going to hit it far from the post. Nedved looking for it. Mbappe making the run off him. He's going to try something. Does manage to get it to him, which is nice. Looking at Barkley. The hand is up. Barkley with a header. Good attacking play from all of them there. Nedved. The dribbling is very nice. The left stick is just wonderful as he just mounts his way through. Got a little bit too much in there, but definitely the dribbling on him is very nice. It's nice and responsive. You definitely can see him just absolutely blitzing through teams if you are very one with your player. If you know you're dribbling, he's going to do it for you. Oh, Nedved was so close. Mbappe took up the position, and we can see him already then going into a different filter, trying to find a run straight through the middle, and that's what I like. There's some actual proper play on balls there. Good block from the keeper. It's not just kind of like stand in no man's land and do nothing. He's actually kind of readjusted where his position is, and that just tells you that you're going to get some good runs if you are kind of a little bit more all over the shop in terms of your attacking with him. The only problem is you can tell the explosive nature is just unfortunate. If you could get any sort of lengthy on him, you most definitely would have the most unreal card. As we go for Barkley, it's going to flick it. It's going to look back if he can. It's a great block. Finds in a bit of Nedved. Gets his body behind it. Can we find anything? Rijkaard on his side this time, doing really well. Kind of a double Inception review there. There it is. Can we go with a little rainbow? Ping it. Oh, it's gone off his ear, honestly. Lovely little spin again. He's, like I say, he's dribbling. The 4-star, 5-star is going to do absolute wonders for this card. And I think with any sort of non-lengthy player, it's just absolute magician to have that skill move, that extra weak foot. It gives him just a balance everywhere when we know he's not just going to be able to completely run down the wing and blitz everybody. And that's why sometimes you might not see Nedved in times, because 300k to not have the so-called accelerate meta at the moment, that's gonna take its time to kind of get there. Maybe it might even be the primes of icons until we really see more icons in the game. Obviously the lengthy does take full control really at this point. It's all I see in teams, especially on this new gen. But old gen, I feel like Nedved definitely comes in at a very high want list. Nedved again, sitting on the mid at halftime, done absolutely everything right so far. Rijkaard SBC price is coming in at around about 240, which I think is about 20-ish K or so, just below his actual price, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Again, it does kind of make you want that card a little bit more. I know we might have a little bit more to drop on the card because he is still fresh. Nedved's price coming in at just about 245. Again, I think the card's coming in at about 260-ish. So it'll be interesting to see where he kind of drops to in comparison to that price. We go and find a little slap shot from him, but I think definitely he has impressed me so far. Everything I've liked about him. We currently use Sterling and then Terrier as a sub. I think most definitely he could probably overtake Sterling. The only upgrade that we do have for Sterling is the fact that he is a one to watch, so there is technically more that he can get out of that card compared to Nedved being the solid base version. But we'll see how we go, and we'll have a look at the other versions that Nedved does possess, as I am very, very impressed with him so far. Very good on that dribble. It's a peach of a ball through. So going into the overall for Nedved then, honestly, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic player. The SBC price for him now, just because obviously we need to get the cheapest, is about 250. So he is pretty much, give or take, nearly the same sort of price as if he is online. I wonder if I can compare price from here. So I believe he's about 264 is saying what he's going to come in at, and it looks about right. But the card is absolutely brilliant. The pace on him is fantastic. The explosive nature is very good for what you get. Shooting wise with that hunter is brilliant. We've got the skill moves and the weak foot. Plus I think the agility balance is absolutely spot on with this card. He does stay explosive. If you could get this guy on lengthy, then you are absolutely laughing, because he will be rapid. Stamina's incredible. Passing's very good. I think overall just a very, very solid left mid. In terms of the other versions, does he get better or does he get worse? So if we take everything off him in terms of any chem style, his left mid is coming in with a a -2 on his pace, a +4 on the shooting, as well as passing, 1 on the dribbling, 6 on the defending, and 3 on the physical. So he does lose a little bit of pace on the second card, but again, still a 4-star, 5-star, still a little bit more on everything else bar from the pace. Again, we can whack that hunter on him and have no problems at all, and he would actually be controlled. So that is why that card's coming in at 420k, almost 140k more. And then obviously his prime does come in with, again, a little bit more of a downgrade on that pace, but we get a big upgrade on everything else, from dribbling, passing, shooting, and the physicality game. We get a massive increase for that card. Again, not lengthy. But in terms of his base, I feel like the SBC is definitely worth a grind if you haven't got that left mid. Normally at the moment, we have been using Sterling's one to watch. So he is 87. Again, very explosive, very quick on the dribble. But Nedved just feels that little bit more smoother, a little bit more fluid. There's a snappy action from him. The sprint speed's really good to go forward. I think an absolute solid buy if you don't have this guy or anybody in that left mid spot that is kind of tickling your fancy. He definitely could play in that cam role, might get a little bit bullied every now and then from the kind of centre backs or the DM, as he is not necessarily the biggest and bulkiest player, and also the strength is not quite there, so you'd expect the quick movements, the passing, the dribbling really to come into effect in that cam. cam, but I definitely think he could do it. I'd say left wing, right wing, either or, and say a centre forward cam job. I wouldn't necessarily say striker because I feel like he's not quite got that presence, and I think this year definitely the Haalands are going to be the more effective in that striker role, especially when we're going up against the Rudigers, the Virgils, the really tall, fast and strong centre-backs. But overall, very impressed. I think the SBC can be grinded quite easily. With obviously the Monday upgrades, you've got a chance to get a lot of fodder in your club. It depends on what they are, but hopefully we do get something good that gives us nothing but non-stop fodder. Overall wise, I was very happy. I think in terms of the price and icon level, I'd happily give him, I'd say around about a 9.5 for a left mid. I think a good SBC, decent priced, very happy. So let me know down below what you think about Nedved. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this. Check out the videos on the left hand side, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.